Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K. Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Lee, Harvey out there with Weissman. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Perovich in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns. Durant is out there with Junior. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Doncic in at the 2. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Oh, Russell in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Perovich with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Out to Doncic. A 3. No good that time. Thompson surveying the floor. Now the pass to Weissman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
Lewis on the way. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Memphis.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Lewis kicks to Towns. It's stolen by Weissman. Here's Harvey, defended by Towns. Harvey, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Harvey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Harvey. Good on both. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the problems that Karl Anthony Towns presents. Coach said there's no way to take away his inside game and his perimeter game. You just have to pick one of those to live with. That is not an easy choice, but it's one that most coaches have to make. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Durant just inside the line. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Here's Weissman. Nice D from Lewis.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Doncic. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Russell kicks to KD. Down low. And Junior throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Thompson outside. Passes it to Weissman. Shoots over Towns. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Now here's Lewis. They get a hand on it. Here's Harvey. Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. And it's Malone with the rebound. The drive by Russell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Lewis passes to Russell. Here's Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Matthews against Doncic. Lee outside. Knocked away and stolen by Russell. And they're moving it up, setting the floor for the Warriors. Matthews out there with Lee. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Thompson, and it's Harvey in at the power forward position.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Here's Lee after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. The shot will not fall.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on James Wiseman.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And so Doncic will bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Now here's Thompson after the miss from Lewis. Here's Harvey. Excellent defense there from Lewis. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. McDaniels, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman.
Nice work to get it in.
Deciding to change it up. The Timberwolves have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
Free throw drops from Malone. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Poole. He's got 8. Thompson outside, shoots over Doncic, and the Warriors miss again.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Doncic throws it down.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Jr. in his last outing against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He picked up 39 points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Junior throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Russell. Nobody near Pascal. No good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's the pass to Lewis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson. For Minnesota, they have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Trice passes to Perovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Junior throws it down.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's Poole. He's got 8. Pass to Thompson. Over Doncic. Stolen by Lewis. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Durant is out there with Junior. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ryan Saunders. And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
Warriors trail by 4. Perovich, guarded by KD. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes to Wiseman. Shoots over Towns. Wiseman no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Lewis attacking. And it's blocked. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson passes to Poole. Back to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Minnesota with the rebound. Lewis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 6. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Man, that is is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Pass to Harvey. They need this. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harvey's got 9.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Holman here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said he's got a nasty bruise on his thigh, and they're just trying to keep the leg loose for now. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Evan?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's Poole. Rebound, Minnesota. Lewis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Doncic dishes to Russell. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Here's Lewis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Kevin Durant. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Golden State. Over in the corner, Lee, Harvey, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Lewis, right side, and Junior throws it down.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Warriors trail by 5. Lee passes to Wiseman. Back to Lee. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Trice is checked in for Harvey. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Pascal. But they get it back. Here's Perovich. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 5. McDaniels passes to Lewis. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So it's the Timberwolves now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Junior throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Over to the wing. Releases from 15, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Russell high post. Working on Lee. It's deflected. D right on him. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The pass to Malone. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to Lewis. Now, here's McDaniel. Defended by Pascal. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 7. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Wiseman. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hands it from downtown.
Well, there's a certain precision to what Klay Thompson does. How about the release on that three?
Lewis attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Lewis has got 19 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Thompson outside. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Wiseman no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's McDaniels. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And both free throws good for Lee. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Lee passes to Thompson. Shoots over McDaniel. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Klay Thompson. Wiseman's out there with Trice. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Lee in at the 1 spot. Pass to Pascal. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Doncic against Thompson. Wiseman with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
They recover it. Out to Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Harvey's checked in for Wiseman. Passes it to Trice for the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Trice has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Here's Lewis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 8. Lee passes to Harvey. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Lee. To the wing right side. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Doncic. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Klay Thompson.
Well, Klay Thompson showing you right now he's got all 3 levels on the offensive end. In the mid-range, yes, sir.
Russell finds Doncic. Here's Lewis out to Doncic. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Thompson outside. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Minnesota calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Yep, it counts. 24 points for Junior.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Perovich. Goes back up. Out to Lee, and another shot off the left rim and out.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Back to Thompson. Shoots over Doncic. Thompson misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter. Feeds to Lewis. The Warriors pull it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And Junior throws it down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Here's Perovich. Thompson in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The shot by Trice, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Heisman's checked in for Trice. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Evan?
All right, thank you, David. Wiseman with the ball. Towns on him. Clock is at 3. Here's Harvey. Out to Thompson. The pass to Harvey. Golden State moving the ball around. Perovich, guarded by Doncic. From deep three-point range, Lewis grabs the board.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harvey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 3. Doncic left side. Beyond the arc. The shot by KD. No good. Perovich, the pass to Lee to tie it up. Drills the three-pointer. Lee's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. On the wing, Lee. Towns comes with a double team. Here's Wiseman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Lewis, left side. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Golden State. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. It falls!
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Inside, here's Lewis. Yes!
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 1. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. On defense, the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Wiseman. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill. A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Pascal's shot is off. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Riding in a Benz bus, nobody to fight.